Good morning and welcome to Amore, Bello. My name is Spiritual Medium Mary Rebecca. This is going to be a twin flame reading for today. I'll be using the Chakra reading cards, the Angel Therapy cards, and I'm toppling everything down, and the Indigo Angels. Sorry. Little housekeeping real quick. You tell I'm not good at dominoes, right? I always would topple them over. All right. December 1st. This is the last month of the decade. So my life, I believe it's an everyday. Okay. Means, send them back with love. Oh, connection's a little unstable. I don't know about you guys, but Mercury retrograde is like just trying to hang on. I know it was over on the 20th, but someone told me that we're going to see this shadow effect until the 7th of December. Well, I have had that this week. I was locked out of Facebook for, a period of time. And I'm like, wow, I didn't even know what I did. The Wi-Fi over the last 2 days is just really wonky. I think it's probably maybe has a little bit to do with the storms coming in. We're supposed to be getting this big storm from the west. Anyway, all right. So I'm going to ask the Archangels Michael, Gabriel, Haniel, and Metatron to give me clear and concise messages for the Divine Collective's greater good. What is the energy today between the collective is experiencing? You remember, this is a twin flame journey. So our energy mirrors each other. What you're going through, they're going through. Vice versa. So what are the messages for the collective today? The I am presence. Inner child. Grounding. Okay, there's the shift. There's we're getting ready for that the 12/12 portal. So we're in the 11/11 gateway, which the 11/11 gateway is the time of awakening, or kind of like a concentrated awakening. Anybody who needs to be awakened in this year, if they haven't started to do the work by the 11/11 gateway, which leads to the 12/12 portal, by that 11/11 gateway, so you're having like a big concentration of people awakening. Okay. It's now, remember, keeping in mind that anyone who's newly watching the twin flame journey, yes, is the most beautiful love affair you will ever have. However, you're also here to aid humanity through the Ascension. We are here to see the new Earth, or to start producing. We're co-creators of the new Earth. Okay. So being a co-creator of the new Earth, we are putting out light and positivity. Okay. Some of the Divine Collective will be, moving forward towards a new earth with organic farming, with better ways to take care of our oceans, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. So yes, we need doctors and lawyers and all that, but we also need healers. Okay. So putting out love and positivity. So asking Archangel Michael Gabriel Handel to give me clearance and concise messages for the divine collective's greater good. Archangel Metatron is the archangel of the twin flame collective. I'm going to ask Archangel Metatron to come in and intercede in the twin flame union at this time and aid and assist the divine collective in awakening to their inner truth, to the truth of the union, to the truth of the journey. Excuse me, I'm just getting over a cold. Law of attraction. Workshops and seminars for the divine feminine, divine masculine, twin flame. That's cards come up a lot for the divine masculine. If you get nervous, focus on service. Stuck. Sorry. Again, asking Archangel Michael Gabriel Handel to give me clear and concise messages for the divine collective's greater good. Also, keep in mind, we have the 12/12 portal, we have the winter solstice. All of these aspects of our environment affect our spirit, our soul, our energy. Okay. Remember, we are spiritual beings in a human shell. Our spirit lives on. This isn't it. Kind of cool, but it isn't it. Okay. So keep that in mind. Allow love. Apologize. Send love. Yeah. Compassion. Wow, do you see that mirror? We'll talk about that through the reading, but did you just see that mirror? The twins, mirroring effect. Asking Archangel Michael Gabriel Handel to give me clear and concise messages for the divine collective's greater good. Ready to love again. Divine feminine. Spiritual or religious community. Own your divine power. Self-confidence through God confidence. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So the first card out for this chakra reading card, for the energy cards. Okay. The first one out is the I am present. This is a crown chakra card. Okay. This is about the spiritual awakening. This is about who you are. What is your truth? For both the divine feminine and the divine masculine right now, the divine feminine, for those of you that are just awakening, this is your, who are you? Where are you? Where are you going? How, okay, so I am the special kid. Okay, I get it. All right, I was chosen. This is me. And as you begin to get all of your downloads, as you remember, as your veil thins, you begin to live that inner truth in who you are. So live that with confidence. Live that with, yes, I am divine. Yes, this is my journey. I need to awaken so that other people in my life can awaken. Okay? Divine Masculine, the same. Divine Masculine, he's getting, okay, this is me. So who am I? For those of the Divine Feminine that are kind of already awakened and you're kind of living your truth, you will always say, I am who I am. I am abundant. I am profoundly clairvoyant. I am a healer. I am, okay? Because you're constantly building on your consciousness, expanding your consciousness. The I am is the expansion of your consciousness. Okay? The I am presence, not the ego, the consciousness. Okay? Twin, sorry, heart chakra, the inner child. The inner child has much to do with that I am. Release the pain and negativity of that inner child. Release the pain and negativity of, what's happened to you in your life. Because the people that hurt you, their actions are a reflection of them, of what they're missing, of what they're going through. Has nothing to do with you. So send them love, send them light, so that they can clear out their negativity. Okay? And when you're pulling out this negativity from your childhood, so this is what happens. When we forget about things, we just repress it. People say, oh, just forget about it. Just forget about it. And you repress it. And when you repress it, it creates kind of like this pressure point. Okay. And eventually it's going to release. When that releases, things are just kind of everywhere, all willy-nilly. And, there's the towers come down so because you don't know how to handle the energy once it's expressed itself. Okay. So that's what happens when you forget or repress something. When you clear negativity from your inner child, what you do is you bring up the memory from your bank. You know it's there because you still have that negative attachment on your heart chakra. Okay. You bring up that negativity. You ask Archangel Raphael to help you heal the negativity. You honor the negativity. You accept that that's how it made you feel at that point in time in your life. You don't even question yes or no, why or how it happened. You just say that the person's actions were a result of something they lacked, not you. You forgive them for their bad behavior. Ask Archangel Raphael to heal you with his healing light. And then ask him to remove the attachment of the negativity attached to your heart chakra as a result of that memory. Okay? As you begin to do that, you're going to vibrate higher. You're going to realize that it's true. Everyone has their own actions and reactions. And how you deal with them, how you process that energy affects you. So releasing that negativity allows that inner child to come back, allows that inner child joy, that love, that peacefulness, that contentment to come back. And if you are someone that did not have that in your life growing up as a child, but you could always imagine that, heal yourself from the wounds of your parents. There could be family karma there, family lineage there, past life stuff. Just heal yourself from it. Okay. Especially as a divine feminine or a divine masculine. Okay. Because really our souls are returning to that place of love. So if you really want to go back to way back to our first incarnation, okay, that inner child of God released us onto the universe. Okay. And that's for the both divine feminine and the divine masculine. Okay, because you have to remember this is all mirror. It's all mirroring. Grounding. How do you ground? Stones. Sometimes you can ground with stones. I don't know if I have one here. Probably not. I was going to show you a black tourmaline. I don't have it here. I think it's at work. Oh, wait. Do I have it? Yes. Sorry. I usually keep one of these here when at work in the car. Okay. Black tourmaline. Go outside. Take your socks and shoes off. Walk in the grass. I know it's cold in the northern part of the world right now because winter is coming, but even if it's quick out or the snow, toot, toot, toot. Okay. Allow your energy to ground, to connect with the earth chakra. When we do that, we are connecting with the loving energy from Mother Earth, the heart of the earth. Okay. So we're able to ground ourselves. We're able to, I don't want to say compartmentalize, but just kind of we're able to put what we need to where it needs to go. We're stabler. We can balance easier. Okay. Because remember, we want to try to align our chakras so that we have self-mastery, so that we're balanced. Okay. When we're balanced, we raise our vibration. As we raise our vibration, the more downloads we get. The more downloads we get, the more we are preparing our energy for union. Okay. And then once we're both at the same frequency, and then there's union. Okay. All right. Divine feminine. Law of attraction. Relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware of energies. Karmic situations. So it's time to release them. And I know it's hard, and I know it's some of you have invested a lot of time, a lot of energy, and they're going to vibrate with you or they're going to fall away. Okay. To make that change. But remember, this is your soul. This is your spiritual existence. And you are chosen. Okay. For many of you, that karmic situation, that person was just part of your journey to bring you from one point to the next. And it's not so much that, they weren't going to learn anything or they're not going to, they're any less of a person or more of a person. It's just their part of your journey has ended. Their part in your journey has ended. Okay. And it's time to let them go. Not everyone is coming with us. Not everyone is going to live through it. And that's okay. That's the way it was supposed to be. Okay. So send them love, send them light. You'll see them again. You'll be with them again. You'll be in their existence. Workshops and seminars. Attending and giving is part of your spiritual path and purpose. Be open to teaching and learning. Okay. For those of you that are just starting out, feel free to check out my my Facebook page at 11 Amore Bello 11. I have I post on it every day. I'm doing readings. I also work out of a local New Age shop here in close to where I live. I'm always learning, though. I'm always trying to better myself. I'm always being open to the journey and where I need to be. Okay, so not just online, starting to really, promote. But we also have to do it here in 3D on Earth, at our jobs, within our families. Promote that love and positivity. Remove the negativity from your life. It all happens with us. We're not going to change the world until we put it out there ourselves. Okay. Allow love. Sometimes we are so hurt by our inner child, okay, that we don't allow ourselves to receive. So especially as empaths, we give, do, but we don't allow ourselves to receive. And sometimes we cut ourselves off. When we cut ourselves off, when we're living from that place of vulnerability, sometimes we make rash decisions and do things that we shouldn't. For some of you, this part of the journey, whether your divine masculine was running or dealing with his stuff, or you were chasing, he was running, you were running, he was chasing, and the both of you had no idea, and you thought it was just going to be a quick kind of, and it took you by surprise. That's okay. They are going to love, and just be sorry for whatever negativity or pain that you caused. Okay. Some of you were saying, how could it even be? How could it even, some of you were abandoned or orphaned, not abandoned, orphaned, because, of accidents or whatever with your parents. Some of you were let, so it creates that vulnerability when you get close to people. You do things to try to keep them, to try to contain them. And that really isn't about love. Love is about freedom and allowing them to freely love not only you themselves, but others. Again, you've healed in from the past enough to open your heart to new love. For all the turmoil, the spiritual or religious community, join with like-minded people for friendship, increased spiritual growth. Okay. Divine masculine, twin flame. For those of you naysayers, for those of you questioning, for those of you like, yeah, that's not me. Yes, it is. The answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship. For many of you, you don't realize why you are so sexually attracted to her. I have no idea why. Like no other. Why? Because sexual energy and spiritual energy go hand in hand. Yup. So that's why you can't let her go. That's why you can't stop thinking about her. That's why all the songs, the dreams, everything points right back to her every single time. And there's some of you that have been putting this off for the last 10 years. Because it took you that long to figure it out. It's all right. It's okay. Your life purpose in this time incarnated that way. It was meant to happen that way. So I don't go back to the shoulda, woulda, da, 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 da. No. She gets it. Okay. But that's it. Your wake-up call is here. It's the 11:11 Awaken Gateway. If you get nervous, focus on service. Put your entire intention on answering the question, how can I make the world a better place? And the law of attraction will automatically take care of your needs. God, I love it when it mirrors, right? See the mirroring? Mirroring. Except for the divine masculine. That's all you have to worry about. How can I make the world a better place? That's it. It starts with you. How can you make a world better? It starts with your world. So I know sometimes when it says, oh, okay, you're here to aid humanity through the ascension. And that word humanity sounds so big. It's your humanity. It's your family, your friends, the people you work with, the people that you play golf with, the people that you see at the beach every summer when you go, whatever the case may be. It's your humanity. It's awakening to your inner truth, to your inner knowing, to your God consciousness. Okay. As you heal that inner child, okay, as you heal those wounds from your parents, from your siblings, from your whatever, as you heal, send love to heal, so that your divine feminine feel that support and that love from you. So the telepathic connection will begin. Okay. Compassion. She forgives you, and she's asking for forgiveness. Anything negative or painful, it didn't matter, and it doesn't matter anymore. It's all in the past. Okay. For many of you that are starting to begin that telepathy, that connection that you have, just brings you to a place energetically that you were in when you fell in love the first time in this world. Okay. She's home. She wants to come home. Bring her home. It's time. Okay. Grounding. The grounding lane. Own your divine power. Replace codependent people pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. It's time to cut the cord with the karmics. You much like the divine feminine are a people pleaser. You want to help people. You want to be loved, to have that connection, that praise. Okay. You are that person. Okay. Own. My nails need to grow longer. Own that I am present of who you are. Okay. Own that. Own that I am present. Own that that inner knowing. Self-confidence through God confidence. Believe in yourself by believing in God working through you. This relationship is divinely guided. It is meant to be. Okay, that third eye chakra, the tiger's eye. This is who you are. We are made in His image. We are healers. We are spiritual beings in a human shell. That's all this is. Okay. Our consciousness is expanding. Why? Because of God. We are returning to love. Bringing a little heaven to earth with peace and love and joy and grace. So that is the reading for today, December 1st, 2019. We are starting out on the last month of the first decade of the 21st century. It's time for us as a collective to live our truth, to embark on who we are, to make way for the new earth, for love, returning to love and peace. So as you begin your month, I wish you all love and light. Ask your angels for help. They're there to help you. They're just waiting. Okay. If this reading resonates with you and you would like a personal reading, please see the description below. You can follow me on Facebook at 11 Amore Bello 11. That's my page. I'm working on a website, so that's coming along too. I think that's it for today. All right. Well, I wish you all love and light on this journey. If you are in the East Longmeadow, Mass area, I will be there teaching a class today called Transforming Grief. I'm doing death differently with spiritual medium Mary Rebecca. That's really a kind of a really neat class for people to learn how to transform that grief that they feel when someone has passed away. Okay. So if you know someone in the area informing their grief after the loss of a loved one, please send them my way. All right. I wish you all love and light today. Happy Sunday, everyone. And have a great day. Until tomorrow.